Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today's video is the last video for right now that is tailored towards beginner players with review for more experienced players. From here on, the videos will focus on technique for more advanced players. But as always, if there is a beginner level topic or any topic that you would like covered, please drop a comment below. Alright, now let's get started. In today's video, I'm going to discuss the proper hand position and posture while playing the clarinet. Recall from the previous video how I said the air leads the tongue. It also leads the fingers as well. Everyone has different size and shape fingers, so your hand position will be slightly unique to you. Okay, so the first thing I want you to do is take both your hands and place them in front of you like this. And they should be in a natural C shape, like this. This right here will be the basis of your hand position on the instrument. Now, grab your instrument. The left hand goes on top, the right hand goes on the bottom. Just gently rest your fingers over the keys, and you should maintain that C shape that we talked about. As I mentioned before, your hand position will be unique to you and your fingers. I have longer fingers, so my fingers go a little bit past the tone holes, which is perfectly fine as long as you maintain the proper seal and you're able to lift them up smooth enough. Now, both the thumbs play a very important role when playing the clarinet. The right thumb helps stabilize the instrument and helps you pull the clarinet into your mouth. And the left thumb helps stabilize as well, but also helps lift it off the bottom lip. Where your thumbs are placed on the instrument is dependent on how your fingers are shaped. The left thumb needs to be in a place where the proper shape of the fingers can be maintained and they can move easily. How far over your right thumb is entirely dependent on the shape of your thumb. All that matters is that you're able to maintain a good C shape and able to lift your fingers smoothly. Many players use a thumb rest to help alleviate some of the weight on the thumb. Different thumb rests work well for different people based on how your fingers are shaped. For me, I use the duo thumb rest, which serves me well, but it doesn't work well for everyone. If you have a hitchhiker's thumb that bends very easily, this thumb rest may not suit you well. For that reason, some people like to use what's called a tube. Both the thumb rest and the tube are linked in the description in this video. Now, there is a myth that the fingers need to stay very close when coming off the keys. This is not completely true, as allowing the fingers to have more of a natural motion will allow you to play better. It's important to not let the fingers fly away, as that will make it harder for them to be able to come back down. However, keeping them too close also constrains the motion and can lead to cramping. Fingers need to be able to lift and to be able to seal properly. The best way to explain this is with a sponge, so if you have a sponge handy, grab it. Now with the sponge, feel that your fingers squeeze, and then they release. This is how the motion of your hand should feel. Notice how I'm not clamping super hard, as that can hurt your fingers and cause other issues down the line. But you want to make sure you squeeze and lift. Now grab your instrument and feel the squeeze and release. Make sure you keep the fingers spaced apart as you lift them up. You don't want to keep them too close to each other. For example, you don't want. See how they're too close? Now they won't be able to come back down properly. When putting the fingers down, make sure the air does not stop. Remember, the air leads the tongue and the fingers. I will now model this starting from low F and coming up to thumb F and coming back down in half notes. You should be able to see some of the rings of the keys on your fingers, but if it's very indented, that means you're squeezing way too hard. Notice how when I lift each finger up, I use natural motion. Squeeze and lift. Make sure the fingers lift up naturally, but make sure they don't fly away either. They can't come off too much, they can't be too close either. It just needs to be natural but controlled. Alright, now let's talk about posture. When sitting, make sure you place your feet flat on the floor and make sure you are in an upright position. I generally like to be on the front half of the chair, but if you have longer legs, you might be a little further back on the chair. Make sure you bring the instrument up to you and do not slouch over. Make sure you keep your face up as well. Make sure you bring your arms up as well and they're able to support the weight of the instrument. Remember what your thumbs are for? I personally do not recommend using a neck strap, as that can restrict the movement of your fingers and your body. Make sure your shoulders do not come up when you're bringing your arms up. Make sure they're relaxed. The clarinet should be out at about a 45-degree angle. When standing, it should be pretty similar to sitting. Make sure your feet are pressed flat into the ground and bring the instrument up to you. Make sure the shoulders are relaxed. And most importantly, make sure you're using your lower back and your core to breathe, as I've discussed in previous videos. This will help keep your body in an upright position. And very important, make sure you don't lock your knees. Make sure you have some flexibility. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, please drop a comment below. I hope you have a wonderful day. See you again soon.